5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't waste your time on me. You're already a voice inside my head. I miss you. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
What's good?
Hi.
Oh my God, if y'all notice, we got some special announcement. Nikki Blades, dark hair Blades.
Oh.
Hey. Wow.
Missed you guys.
Damn, are we back when we first started the podcast?
We're almost, not quite.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
is
it's a little
brown.
darker,
Yeah, so we still have a couple more phases before we are back to the beginning.
Is that the goal, to fully transition back into like dark hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, but it's fun getting to change and play with hair, change the colors, and going blonde. Not a lot of people can do blonde, and you guys liked it, so I kept it.
I mean, you know, I'm a fan of this as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. In 7th grade, I dyed my hair a dark cherry. You could only see it in the light. In the sunshine, you could see little bits of dark red coming out.
Funny. I've never dyed my hair on purpose, but I did accidentally use a comb my mom used when dyeing her hair red. So one day I was chilling, so I was like, "You got red hair?" And I was like, "What you mean?" He's like, "It looked like your hair is red in the sun." And then it all just fucking hit me. I was like, but it was only like in certain parts.
How old were you?
I was young, probably like 12.
And then you looked at the comb and you was like, "Why you do that, man?" Can we tell that story?
It's not as fun as you think it is.
No, I love the story. Okay.
Well, maybe another.
All right. We'll tell Blades at least off camera. Also, a special announcement. With these goodie shorts, these shorts are available on goodybrand.com. We just dropped these, so make sure y'all check that out. Goodybrand.com. We got some new shorts. Perfect for the summertime because it's motherfucking hot in LA, bruh.
God.
Wow. It's hot.
Everybody sound like they was gonna say something right now, so everybody stop saying something. That was funny. That was funny.
It's hot.
Yo,
everybody did.
Yo, it's hot. It's been so hot in LA. All right, I'm gonna actually say something. It's been hot, bro. Like I've been like stocking up on ice cream. It's so hot. Like, you know, like you know, yeah. Like you know when you're at the store and you're like, damn, I need to get some ice cream.
Why am I the fat one? He said shit like that, and I'm the fat one.
We were at
a heat wave out there, y'all. Get your ice cream.
Yo, we were like legit. So we were at Costco, and I was looking around, and you know, we already got some just some lactate vanilla at the crib already, right? But we go through that really fast, and then and then Chia had never had Snicker bar ice cream. And I was like, yo, I used to get these like every other day, you know what I'm saying? And so we bought the Costco size case.
Oh God.
And then I was walking through the aisle and I saw mochi, like different flavors of mochi, like passion fruit and some other shit. And I was like, we gotta get the mochi. She was like, babe, we just bought the Snickers. I was like, no, man.
You see how hot it is?
Exactly.
There's only 2 of you.
Yeah. Or 3 of us.
Well, Veda's eating ice cream?
Nah, she's not eating anything except for that titty milk. But I mean, you know, it's just like the heat makes you do different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was about 106 yesterday in the Bay.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Where I stay, it gets hotter. But for some reason, I don't have to turn my AC on in my place yet. So it was hot, but it was cool because where the sun was facing.
Word.
And it doesn't beam right into my spot. So I was like, okay, I think I could get through the summer without having to have a high ass energy bill. But here's the thing. I don't know if they do it out here, but up that way, they literally are telling you to turn off your power or they're going to turn off your power at certain hours.
Certain times, yeah.
For the blackouts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought my house was the same way, like, you know, really keeps the cool temperature in the house until Chia left me alone with the baby for the first time for like 3 hours. Like she's maybe left for like a half hour, 40 minutes at most, and this was like a whole 3 hours. And man, when she got into her crying, and there was no titty to put in her mouth, and she wouldn't take the bottle from me, your boy was sweating. I was so hot, dog. Like I was like, oh man, come on, babe, don't do this to me, I'm trying to show your mom I can do this. And then, like, I was like, oh god, I like took my shirt off. off. I do believe I had socks on at the time for some reason, and I was trying to take one off with one foot, but that's all. The first sock is always difficult. Oh man, it was a whole mess, bro.
That had nothing to do with the house. That was a panic attack, bro.
Yeah, but still, I cranked the AC right after that. Right? Like I had Veda in my arms while she was crying. I cranked the AC, and then like after I settled her down, I was like, "Shit, it's cold." I was like, "Now what?"
Hilarious.
But speaking of panic attacks, we had a situation this morning.
Oh.
I was asleep. This was like 5:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
My phone is buzzing, which is crazy because usually my shit is on silent, right? Like I like no notifications at all.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason this time it's on vibrate. I feel the vibrations. I'm like, the fuck is that? I was so confused that someone was even calling my phone. And then I look, I see a missed call from Blaze. Blaze calling me again. I'm like, this has to be an emergency because she knows I don't like talking on the phone.
Yeah.
And plus it was 5:30 in the morning. So I'm like, yo, what's good? So tell us what happened, Blaze.
So I have my job, and in order to do my job in the mornings, I have to connect to the Ethernet, not just the internet or the Wi-Fi. I have to put it in to the Ethernet. Without that, I cannot work. I asked the hotel, do you have an Ethernet connection that works in the rooms? Yeah, we have them. It's fine. Just unplug the TV, plug yours in. Perfect. Go run a test last night. It worked. So I thought this morning I'm getting up, which is 4:00 in the morning when I get up to do my show, and I'm messing with the internet. I'm going, can nobody hear me? I'm trying to check in with my producer. Nothing's going through. Call the front desk. I'm like, hey, the Ethernet's not working. The guy was like, oh yeah, the Ethernet connection only works with the TV. I said, I'm sorry, excuse me? He's like, yeah, only the TV. I said, I called. And when I checked in last night, I asked and they said that it works. So he's like, well, there's 2 outlets down here if you want to give it a try. So now it's about 5:00 in the morning. I'm supposed to be on air by 5:15. My producer's panicking. I'm panicking. I took my equipment downstairs by the front desk and started plugging things in. I was pretty much prepared to do my show while people checked into the hotel. Didn't work. And I called my friend. Her phone was off. She didn't pick up. So I was like, oh my God, I'm looking through the list of people. I'm like,
LA people.
I really hope Tim picks up the phone right now. I see he posts on his Instagram sometimes super early. I'm like, he wakes up early. Let's just see. I call, he doesn't pick up. I'm like, oh, I call my friend again. She don't pick up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try one more time. I called Tim. I was like, Tim, oh shit, you picked up the phone. I have no internet. Can I please use your internet? Everybody's mad at me. Yeah, pretty much the whole show was pissed off because I was late, but we were able to do my show and they let me use their internet.
The whole house was pissed off too, man.
I was quite. Tim's like, look, don't ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
Don't knock on the door.
Yeah.
You text me when you're 5 minutes out.
I was like, just text me when you're here. You know what I'm saying? Because like Veda, she's waking up around 6-ish, but then we put the titty in her mouth and put her back to sleep for like another couple hours.
And then he's like, so what do you need? I was like, okay, I got to connect to your Wi-Fi. He goes, opens up the door and there's all this equipment. And he goes, here you go. I'm like, so I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, I think I can figure it out. I'm like, I got to unplug things. I don't know what's going to go out. I'm sorry. And then he's like, I'll put you in the guest room. And then I was able to do my show. Nobody on my show spoke to me today, by the way, unless we were on air. Petty. Wow. Unless we were on air, they turned off their cameras and did not talk to me. And I'm like, well, it's better than fighting with me. So,
yes.
Yeah. So sweet. By the way, comes in, I'm recording. Do you need water? I'm like, oh my God, you're so nice. And then there was breakfast. I was like, I could do this all the time.
Now she about to pretend no.
Oh my God, my Wi-Fi does not work. Can I come over?
Because, she was, I knew we were going to be shooting all day. Yeah. So I knew she wasn't going to have time to eat. Because I told y'all before we came today, I was like, yo, we're not taking no breaks today. So make sure you eat before you come in. So if she was going to be here till 10 a.m., and then had to rush here to Hollywood again to get ready for this. I'm like, oh, she's not gonna eat. And then I was about to cook breakfast for Chia anyways. I was like, let me just cook a couple extra eggs and a little more bacon. It felt nice. Cook for my wife, cook for my side piece. No, little something for everybody. My side host. Jeez.
I'm the main.
But I was like, I should feed her.
That
her.
Was when I've never had to use breathing techniques more than I had to do it this morning because I realized at the end of the day that if I freak out, I'm still gonna have to figure out the problem, like panic attack or not. So then I calmly was able to do it, thank God. And then Water came. I was like, oh, that's nice. Food came. I was like, oh, that's nice. Then I got a break, and it was nice to talk to other humans because I normally don't get to unless it's Onyx. So it was nice to see people and be like, oh my God.
How were my scrambled eggs?
Really good.
Good. Okay.
Really
cool.
good. And that was the first time I got to see Veda in person.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
She's pretty cool. Not a lot of people get to meet her in person.
I got to see Veda in person because a lot of people had been asking if I had seen Veda yet.
Right.
And no, not yet, but she's so cute.
You know what? Here's the thing, right? Because I'll have like whenever homies want to visit the baby. What's up, Doc? Whenever homies want to visit the baby, first I'm like, sure, right? And then we're like, oh, y'all vaccinated? Y'all not vaccinated? And and if they're not, I will scroll through their social media and see how many functions they've been at and see who they all been around. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm like, we'll look. I'm like, this motherfucker was at a concert. Look how packed this bar is. No, we not about to let them near the baby.
It was one of those like, hi Veda, you're cute. We was talking and I was telling him and she was interested in the story. And then I had to go back to work. It was back and forth and it was nice.
Yeah, Veda was fascinated.
Yeah. She was just looking and kind of smirking because I was talking about what was happening at work. And she was like, oh, that sounds like some drama.
And she was also like, what them titties taste like?
She did. She sighed once. She like looked at me one time and was like,
She's like, wait a second.
So I can eat other places?
is this only a one-stop shop?
I got options?
Drive-through titties.
Imagine though, because I always think about how crazy it is that for a baby, everything you're seeing and feeling is brand new, right?
Yeah.
Like, because it was tripping me out one day when I knew the baby had hiccups for the first time. Because babies get hiccups in the belly, right? And then there was like, oh yeah, the baby has hiccups. I was like, damn. So like that means once that happens, and I think I've said this before, but whatever. Once that happens, the baby has to decide, yo, this is something fucked up that's happening right now. I hope it goes away soon, or shit, I'm gonna deal with this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
This is a brand new development.
This is living. This is how you live.
This is fucked up.
I feel like once you get older too, you start feeling new pains, and then you got to figure out, am I going to deal with this the rest of my life?
Man, it's kind of the opposite. I'm in the pain part,
okay.
But you don't really notice it until you get it fixed, and then you're like, "Holy shit! I was living in pain this whole time." Yeah.
I got a homie that developed a shrimp allergy, seafood allergy when he hit 25.
What?
Yes, that's a thing, Nikki Blades.
I don't want it.
Isn't that crazy? Like, he loves seafood, and then one day went to boiling crab or whatever, had some shrimp, and then just had a little got itchy in the throat. One time I felt so fucked up, right? I was doing a show. It was like me, Erica David, Joseph Vincent, some other people. It was for some event in Vegas, right? And this dude, Joseph Vincent, had never had oysters before. I'm like, bro, you don't like oysters? I mean, and he's like, I've never had them. Like, okay, but you like seafood? He's like, I love seafood. I'm like, okay, dog, you gotta try these oysters. They had a whole spread for us, right? So then he has a couple of the raw oysters. He's like, all right, that's not bad. He's like, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. And then like maybe like 15 minutes later, before he has to go on, he's like, I need some water. And he's like, eyes getting itchy and red and shit. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, maybe you're allergic to the oysters. He's like, really? Oh, man. I was like, oh, God. All right. Whoops. So sorry about that.
Well,
He was all right, though.
that sucks.
You know, it's okay. Hey, yo, Nikki Blaze, Ricky Shucks. Did you guys know that the average American has 97 points they can add to their credit score and have no idea how to get them?
What?
ScoreMaster is the new credit science that super boosts your credit score. Forget raising your credit score a few points. That's weak, bruh. The average ScoreMaster user raises their credit score 61 points in 20 days or less. 61 points.
Wow.
Yo, say your credit score was in the high 500s to mid 600s when you bought that new car. If you'd gone to ScoreMaster first and raised your credit score just the average 61 points our listeners get, you could have saved 9 G's on your car loan.
Wow.
That's
worth it.
crazy, actually.
That's a lot of money.
And if you'd gone to ScoreMaster before applying for a home loan and raised your score just the average 61 points our listeners get, you could have saved almost 100 G's over the life of your loan. That's crazy.
Wow.
Awesome.
If you own a business, you know how essential great credit is. From getting a loan to funding projects to financing equipment, go to ScoreMaster first and see how super boosting your business credit score can save you a fortune. ScoreMaster puts you in control of your finances. You, not the banks. Enroll in minutes. See how many plus points ScoreMaster can add to your credit score. Visit scoremaster.com/nochaser. Scoremaster.com/nochaser.
Go.
All right, everybody needs a reset sometimes. Doesn't it feel good to reorganize your room or clean your desktop on your laptop or some shit like that? Just get reorganized, right? And it just feels nice to get a new start, There's nothing more refreshing than hitting the reset button once in a while. And if your hair's a little overdue for the same treatment, it's time for the clarifying detox shampoo from Way.
Oh.
Okay, ¿qué onda, Way? Nikki Blades, you've dyed your hair a couple of different times now.
I have.
So, I think, you experiment on your hair and sometimes it needs a little reset.
Let me tell you. So I've used this before. And one of the best things is sometimes when my hair is straight, I use a lot of the dry shampoo. So what happens is you get a little buildup. And then I use the detoxifying, right? Yeah. The detoxifying shampoo, and my scalp feels so good. And then I follow it up with the mask and my hair is soft, and I do all the treatments, and I use it about once a week. And I tell you guys, my hair is so soft and shiny, especially when I blow it out.
Well, damn, that's all you gotta do. Reset your hair and scalp with the clarifying detox shampoo from Way. Use it once a week to neutralize product buildup, oil, dirt, and hard water from your hair and scalp without stripping away moisture. A combination of apple cider vinegar and keratin exfoliates that balances your scalp, plus smooths frizzes and creates a lustrous shine. It's great for all hair types, even hair treated with keratin chemicals, color, or a Brazilian blowout. And they have a signature fragrance that completely hides the smell of the apple cider vinegar, so you're good to go. It's infused with their dreamy signature Melrose Place fragrance with rose, bergamot, lychee, cedarwood, and white musk.
It just smells good. Yeah. It smells so good.
From the muskiest whites, okay? Way was created by celebrity hairstylist Jen Atkin to create the first socially connected hair care brand. Explore their full collection of cruelty and sulfate and paraben-free hair care, body, and fragrance products. And just for you guys, I got a special deal. When you're ready to undo some damage, hit the reset button with the Way Detox Shampoo. Go to THEOUAI.com and use code NOCHASER to get 15% off your entire purchase. That's THEOUAI.com, code NOCHASER. So one thing I wanted to do, I texted y'all in the group chat, just because it's always a fun conversation, is if y'all have any unpopular opinions. It don't have to be nothing too deep. Mine definitely aren't deep at all. But like just shit that like, because, I feel like Twitter's so annoying, right? Because Twitter, you got all these people talking to people from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
But everything that you like, if someone likes something different, it's blasphemous. Yeah. You feel me? It'll be shit that someone has never tasted or seen in their whole life. But if you flip this pancake counterclockwise instead of clockwise, that's not even flipping. That's turning. Yeah. If you turn your pancake the wrong way, motherfuckers is like, throw that pancake away.
Wow, he really gave him left pancakes.
Wow,
damn.
Who does that?
He gotta be white.
Gotta be white.
Flipping the pancakes like that.
Everything wrong when it comes to food is white.
Especially depending on what side of Twitter you stumble across or what type of TikTok, you will get down the rabbit hole of.
Let me tell you, bro. That is one thing I for sure feel bad for white people about. That's so fucked up.
I know. The seasoning shit.
Yeah. Like,
can't dance, can't cook.
Look, they like it, okay? Let them live.
And what's fucked up is like, sometimes you want to give, it's like, it's a funny, it's a stereotype, it's funny, blah, blah, blah. And then, and plus like some of my favorite chefs I watch on the Food Network, it's just all whiteys. You know what I'm saying? They out here seasoning. Bobby Flay goes hard with the seasoning. Yeah. Extra seasoning.
Yeah.
And then like, but then there's like the balance of it where, have you ever seen that video where this lady wins an Oprah contest.
No. She goes on Oprah because she won a contest for fried chicken.
Yes. And it was like the best fried chicken recipe. Have you seen this, Nikki Blades?
Yes.
Oh,
the
man.
reaction video?
Yes. And then Oprah takes it. Oprah's like, so,
yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. How you gonna not season the fried chicken and win?
And then go to Oprah and do the same thing.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. So when I was doing the all the food festivals with David for Send Foods, and okay, look, there was a festival that popped up. I forget which state it was in, but it said the Caucasian Food Festival.
Wait, that's what it said?
It said Caucasian Food
went to
Festival. No. I screenshot it. I sent to David. I was like, we won't be doing this one.
That's either damn. That could be like a really mean thing. Like
sounds like a setup.
Some non-Caucasians just making fun of Caucasians.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Because I don't even know what the.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like where does that even?
Yo, stop messing with white people food, man. Let me.
Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme where one guy, it's a black dude in his pocket, and he's like, when I go to eat at my white friend's house, and he has like, it was like Goya or like Lowry's in his pocket, right? And then everyone's laughing, but then the white dude was like, he replied with a meme, and it was like, when I go eat at my black friends for dinner, and he had like antacid. He had like Tums or Pepsi in his pocket.
That's funny.
Did you guys see the video where the woman was making this pasta dish and she takes the hamburger meat and she's like, but before we put it in the pasta, she takes a piece off with her hand and starts feeding the dog, and the dog starts licking on her fingers, and then she goes back in, and the reaction videos to that were
that was an interesting one, because everyone who wants to defend it said the heat's gonna kill anything that's on there and it gets cooked, but it's like, why do you want to put your fingers in a dog's mouth
and record it
and then use those same fingers to cook with, like you don't have utensils?
Right.
Yeah, it was strange.
I guess, so you don't cook with your dog?
Hell no. Hell no. Onyx, get out of the kitchen. I need that dog away from me when I'm cooking.
You let him lick your face?
No.
You kiss him in the mouth?
I don't kiss my dog in the mouth.
It's just funny because like there's so many different ways to do things depending on where you grew up to, and like, and because some people will say, let me ask y'all this. Do you when you buy some beef or something from the grocery store, do you wash the meat? Because I've seen this highly debated on Twitter.
All right, so I've never seen anybody wash beef, but definitely was a thing to wash the chicken.
Okay.
Until I started researching, and then they scared me with the
spreading of
the shit. So now I'm like, what do I do then? I don't want to eat dirty chicken, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it kills everything when you cook it.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody wash chicken before.
Well, peep game. Here's what's interesting, right? I never heard of like washing the meat until it was a video where Benji cooked pho for us. Do you remember he did like the oxtail pho, which was fucking bomb? And then I vlogged it, and Benji also didn't wash the meat, right? So I got some comments, and I was like, oh shit. So then I was seeing shit on Twitter like of other videos like, oh, they didn't wash the meat beforehand. That's crazy. But when you order HelloFresh, by the way, HelloFresh, get 10 meals for, I don't know what the deal is. 10 meals.
That was
your first
nice
10 meals for free. I'm sure it'll pop up at some
shout
point.
out HelloFresh.
Shout out HelloFresh. Not gonna lie, look, the ad will pop up at some point during this video. But HelloFresh's recipes have been great lately. But what they do is every time you get the raw meat out, it's pat it dry. They're like, pat it with paper towels. To get rid of the excess juice. So it'll be like, it'll be like paper towel the chicken, or paper towel the beef, and then season it.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. That's different than washing it though.
Yeah.
It's like, because what exactly do you think you're washing off that fire's not going to handle?
I don't know.
I've never ever even heard of washing beef
until the internet.
No. This is the first
washing
time.
beef. Yeah, I've never heard of
chicken.
that.
Yeah. Beef, never heard of it.
So, unpopular opinions?
Okay, so I didn't know we were not going deep.
Oh, you know,
So-
you
No,
if you want to.
I had some deep ones, and I was like, let me not be that guy this time. But then the one I came up with is still a little deeper than that. Let's go Nikki
start.
first.
Let's start light, and then we'll go
Yeah.
into what you're doing, depending on how much time we got in this motherfucker.
Dragon fruit doesn't have that much flavor,
Okay.
and they keep putting it on everything, and it doesn't have that much flavor. It looks better than it tastes, and y'all keep messing up acai bowls out here.
I agree,
How
especially the purple one.
how would you say they messing up the acai bowls?
Have you seen all the things you can put in there?
All the extra shit.
Yeah, sometimes like it doesn't even taste like that anymore. It's literally a smoothie in a bowl. It's not an acai bowl. It's like just rename it.
You so Hawaiian.
I know.
That was the first time I ever had an acai bowl. Was in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii. Wait, how you say it right from a local?
Okay, that I'll get ripped apart for it too. I say Hawaii,
Hawaii.
but some people say Hawaii.
Hawaii.
When you're depending on what you're going for, those that are fighting for.
All right.
Is there an apostrophe between the two?
It is called an okina.
Okay.
Okina.
Yes.
Okay,
So so it is a pause essentially. So in our alphabet, at the end, you say an okina, and that is how you space our long words.
Oh.
Yeah. So whenever you see that apostrophe looking thing, the okina, it's when you put a pause.
Okay.
Or it's like if you accidentally say something gay in Hawaii, they be like, Okina.
Hey.
I was gonna say, one of my unpopular opinions, and I didn't express this for like a year later. Okay. The night that Moonlight won the Academy Award for Best Film, I really wanted La La Land to win, and because I enjoyed La La Land way more. All right, I mean, don't get me wrong, Moonlight, beautiful movie. Okay, story was great, cinematography was popping, but it kind of just left me at the end. I was like, I want to see these dudes fuck. God damn it! Have you seen Moonlight, dog?
I saw it after all of this.
It was so much
I
build
didn't
up.
feel that way.
It was so much build up, and to see them just kind of longingly hold each other, and there was no action. I was like, come on, bruh, show me something, dog. And then
I was trying to sexualize people, man.
High and dry.
but the thing, that's the thing. It was like I felt like it was so much tension that I needed something at the end, and I understand like when filmmakers want to leave something a little open ended or whatever. But as far as like between La La Land and Moonlight, even though two completely different movies, I really wanted La La Land to win, but I didn't say that.
Yeah, of course you couldn't. You could not.
Yeah, of course. Especially, what I'm saying, like, of course it was like that was also during the Oscar So White shit was super popping. It was like, okay, it was great that Moonlight won, right? So I'm like, I'm not about to be like, yo, the white movie should have won.
La La Land of all movies.
But in my head, I'm writing down like, damn, I really like that musical, man. So I waited till like a year later. I was like, hey, all right, look, now that a year's passed, La La Land should have won that shit.
Low key, if you're going off stereotypes, what you're saying is La La Land made me feel gayer than Moonlight. And that's what I look for in my winner.
I'm like, look, bro, the musical or the gay sex scene. I needed the gay sex scene, so I went with the musical.
That's hilarious.
So that's one of mine. Wow. You know what? Summer's coming up, and you need to keep your pubes trimmed. You feel me?
True.
You need to keep your pubes trimmed not only for the ladies in your life or the men in your life, but also because, as things get hot and musty, it gets a little crazy down there, okay?
Ooh.
But luckily for y'all, Manscaped got a whole new package that y'all need to check out. It's the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. In that, they got all types of dope shit. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. Now that's just lit. It's everything for you from your nose to your balls. Nikki Blades, you appreciate a well-groomed, trimmed man.
I
Yes?
mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't? Okay, and just for y'all, check this out. No Chaser listeners get 20% off free shipping with the code NOCHASER20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code NOCHASER20 at manscaped.com. Escape the shrubs and weeds this summer and shine with Manscaped.
Yeah. Y'all got hair.
True?
That's lucky, dude. I don't be having hair like that. But I do have Keeps. You know what I'm saying? Keeps really does help with the hair loss, man. I tried it. because I'm tired of wearing these hats. It's getting hot, getting sweaty. I got a maxi pad on the front of my hat to keep the sweat. It's a true story. I really do. So I need to do something to get this hair back. I'm at least gonna try. You know what I'm saying? And just so y'all know, 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of hair loss. So you lucky Nikki is not a man.
Because that'd be true.
Because then one of y'all would have to
The odds would be against us.
All right, do y'all know there's only 2 FDA-approved medications that can prevent hair loss?
Nope.
And guess what? Keeps has both of them. That's like you can't mess with that. So if your hair is thinning, if you want to keep it, get you some Keeps. You know what I'm saying? Keeps offers a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. It's convenient, virtual doctor consultations, and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months. You don't have to leave your house. It's low cost. Treatments start at around $10 per month, and Keeps offers a generic version, which is probably a little bit cheaper. It has discreet packaging, so your neighbor ain't gonna know you going bald. Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. Prevention is key, man. Treatments take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast. Get it now. So if you're ready to take action, you want to prevent your hair loss, go to keeps.com/nochaser to receive the first month of treatment free. That's keeps.com/nochaser to get your first month free. I'm going to say it one more time. keeps.com/nochaser.
Ready?
I mean, we can go. I think it starts a conversation. That's why I kind of wanted to save it. But
let's do it.
All right. So, my unpopular opinion is that social media is nothing more than high-level attention seeking with every post.
Dog.
Every post.
Okay. I got this tweet in my drafts, dog, about how tweeting is pointless, right? It's so pointless because when you think about it, right? When you tweet your opinion, the only thing that happens is someone that agrees with you says, yes, I agree with you. And then someone that disagrees with you argues with you. Your tweet does not change anybody's mind. So all you're doing is tweeting so people can agree, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And nothing changes anything.
Yeah.
People are only retweeting because they feel the same way. So it's like really all we're doing is like mirroring our own thoughts for numbers.
Begging for acknowledgement.
Yes.
For the same shit. And when I say every post, I mean every post, except for maybe like my grandma died, I have a GoFundMe type shit.
Right.
Everything else is just attention seeking. Everything from of course, the bikini picture or the I got ab picture to the, hey, look at me, I got a new job. All of it is look at me, look at me, look at me. And people don't want to admit that.
Well, the thing is that it's like if you're on social media and if you're on any type of putting yourself out there, right? Ideally, it's to get good feedback. You know what I'm saying? So it's all to gas yourself up a little bit, of course. Yeah. And when you get and if you can get to the point where you're gassing yourself up and getting money, then that's lit.
Oh, yeah.
But awesome. Yeah, a lot of times it's like if I'm not getting likes for this shit, then what's the point?
Yeah. And that's the part people don't like to admit that. They tell me that I'm tripping or I'm overthinking. I'm like, nah, I mean that's what it is. It's literally you saying, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Or hey, like what I did. Hey, I have this thing. But now it's not even just positive feedback. It's just give me feedback. I will post something that makes me look terrible if you're going to acknowledge me.
And that's the part that I hated the most and hate the most about social media. There was a point in time where I felt like I've cleared out a lot of the people that I see on my feed. And there were certain girls that would purposely do things for the negative comments because it would gain traction. And that was where I started noticing that, man, this is really just for the attention, that you don't care if it's negative or it's positive. So the people that go out there that actually have private profiles, I think like, okay, cool. You're doing that for whoever you want to see.
Right.
And then for a lot of us, we have public profiles. And if you're going to put something out there and you really just don't care what people have to say and you're only doing it for attention, when someone says you're doing it for attention, don't be mad. It's when I post up something, you damn right. Do you think I want nobody to look at this?
Exactly.
I didn't put makeup on, put this dress on, tag Fashion Nova 72 times for you to not pay attention and use my promo code. But to sit back and say like, oh no, I'm not doing it for any attention. There's times where I post certain things knowing that a particular person, that their attention, that's what I'm going for. And then when you get it, it's validating.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the artist, the musician that says, I'm not doing this to get recognition. I'm doing this just like
the money.
I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not doing it for the I'm doing it. I just do it for because I love the art. And it's
bullshit.
Like, okay, then bro, like go write a song and fucking sing it in your closet, dog. If you love this shit so much,
exactly.
what do you? If you're putting it out there, you want positive feedback.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's why we do it. It's part of the rush of it.
Like the people who I posted that for me. This is for me. This is my Instagram. I didn't like. Okay, you got a camera roll.
Yeah.
If it's just for you, why is it going out to the other people? Stop lying.
I got myself as my background on my phone. That is just for me.
Shit. Be proud of that.
That's just for me. That's for nobody else.
Man,
That's
I really do. My cousins called me out. I went and saw my cousins the other weekend. They said, bitch, is that you on your background? I said, yes, it is. That's one of the best pictures I've ever taken in my life, and I can't post it nowhere. So yes, it sits on my screensaver.
funny. It's her in a clown suit for y'all.
I love it. Yes.
no one takes her clowning seriously. It's fucked up. No. Me and Rick been talking shit about you. No, I'm just playing. Shit, I was gonna say something. Social media, fake,
Attention.
Instagram, attention,
Money, artists doing things,
Titties.
lying. Oh, titties.
titties.
Ass. Titties.
Yeah. Oh well, it's not important. But yeah.
I just figured something nasty would jog
I
your
know.
memory.
Whoa. Didn't work.
You know what? People swear that I'm all about only nasty shit. Dog. Hey, let's talk about this real quick. I don't know if I've ever.
Speaking of nasty shit.
I don't know if I've ever brought this up, but like jokingly one time I was like, and I'll talk to you about this, but jokingly one time I was being like really psychoanalytical about my own self, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was totally joking, and then I said something. I was like, oh shit, maybe that's true. Where you know me, dog. I've always been like I've been a horny dude, right? Like I've loved like not only like women, but also like the chase of like of going after a girl, getting the number, taking her out, like, and whether that be just for fun or it led to more, it was all like I really enjoyed just the process, right? Like I'm one of the few people that will say I like dating. I have fun dating, you know what I'm saying? Because I just like the whole the back and forth of it and the game of it, right? And then one day I was joking around with a homegirl and I was like, you know what? Maybe this whole me loving going after women and my whole obsession with getting girls, maybe it's just because I didn't when I was younger, I didn't play sports, right? And like sports is traditionally a masculine, manly thing, right? So for me to make up for this manly thing that I wasn't doing, I'm doing something else that's manly in my subconscious, right? So I'm like, this is making me feel like a man because I'm insecure about not being like a manly man. You feel me? So I'm doing something else manly, and it just kind of manifested in my life as to just something
A man
that I do.
infested with them.
Because I'm a man that invested. Whoa, wow. And you know what? I went to the Gap, and I'm a man, and a vest did fit me that day. And that's what I wore on that date. Whoa. Oh, shit.
Fucking Gap vest. You want to be your dad so bad.
I said that because in 8th grade, everybody was like, yo, for the 8th grade picture, right? We went to Six Flags, and all the dudes were like, yo, let's get sweater vests from the Gap. And we all finna wear sweater vests for our pictures. And we all wore sweater vests and white tees and chains.
Argyle ones?
Some were Argyle, like just a little slight Argyle across. Yeah.
Oh, the Argyle. And
Sweater vest.
so cute. Oh my God, I just realized I bought a sweater vest.
That's funny.
I just realized I bought one because I've been watching Food Wars on Netflix, the anime.
Oh, okay.
Obsessed. And they wear all the little schoolgirl outfits. So I just ordered a pleated skirt, white
So
button up.
we definitely gonna have you wear
I'm
that.
going to wear that
the next
eventually.
month?
I
Nikki's
seriously
gonna
went
cosplay as Meat.
As who?
Meat.
Meet me. Oh no, that's naked. Meet me is naked. She is.
You gotta
when I
watch
was
it.
blonde.
you be watching Food Wars
Tway used to watch because it's fucking food shit.
It's-
But it's like it's good.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
And within the
hear.
first 20 minutes of the first episode, there are some hentai moments.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would like it actually.
All right.
You'd enjoy it. Food but what throws me off.
Funnier than horny, but still.
Okay.
Are you-
when you think
watching it in
about what's going
Japanese?
on?
Or in English.
I'm not talking about like the content,
actual-
just
okay,
the
okay.
visuals. Like when
Yeah.
you think about what's going on, it's funny.
All right.
But if food turns you on, that's the one.
Food can be food be turning me on a little bit.
It made you stutter. Oh.
You ever had somebody try and do some freaky food shit to you, Nikki Blaze, and it just didn't work out or it just wasn't sexy?
Whipped cream does not taste that good once it
Off
is
some
on
sweaty
you.
balls.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not good. No, I've had the food eaten off of me before, or like ice cream. It's just sticky, and you're
Yeah.
like, this is you think it's sexy, but it's actually not,
Yeah.
and it's cold, and then you got to rinse off. It's just way too much work.
Yeah, I feel that. And speaking of rinsing off, like shower sex is
Overrated.
Unpopular opinion. I feel like
Oh
shower
my
sex.
God.
I feel like more people have that
Yeah.
opinion.
That it's
now. I've heard it
overrated?
a lot, yeah.
Well, then imagine your girl has makeup on and she has lashes on. Okay. So she goes down and all she is getting is water in her face, in her lashes. She can't see what's going on. She can't wipe her face because the makeup's going to get messed up. And then you just looking down at her struggling. Now you both not, no, you're probably still happy.
Hold
but-
on. Y'all be sucking dick in the shower sex?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't be sucking, but
Yeah, the way you said, I wasn't gonna let it slide.
I'm saying I've been there.
Yeah, man. That's why I was mad at it. But yeah, I would imagine that would just be the dumb thing to do because of what you just said.
Well, no,
No. That's what we're saying is imagine that. Like she got her makeup on and all that. I take off my makeup if I'm going to be in the shower and I know what I'm getting myself into. That's normally after.
I feel like the fix is the dude turn his back towards the shower, and then you know what I'm saying.
And then since I'm kind of taller, if you're standing, even taking a shower with somebody is overrated because you got to fight over the shower. And then depending on your height,
You're
like
cold.
a real
cold.
shower. Yeah.
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 And then when you're standing there, depending on how tall the person is, the water will just hit into my eyes off of their shoulders. So it's never
or
fun.
into my eyes off their shoulders. It's funny because like showering together is like it's hot and shit. That's what it's supposed to be like. But I remember when you first shower with somebody, you don't really be showering, right?
Yeah.
So I remember like showering with somebody and being like, all right, cool, this was sexy, but I'm gonna get out so you can actually like wash your ass now. Because there'll be times where you shower with a girl you first met, or like not first met, but like you
right to it. You want to get in the shower together?
like, oh hey, nice to meet you. Shower time. But you're in there, and then you guys both get out the shower because you're not making the joke about washing your ass, but in your head you're like, damn, I didn't get to wash my ass like I normally do. I know she didn't wash her ass like she normally does. So like now we just both in the bed, smelling good on the outside, knowing our asses stink.
But then once you're in a relationship and you shower together, that just turns into grooming. You are literally just grooming each other at that point.
Yeah.
Just can you scrub my back? Thank you.
Can't do it.
Really? Not at all?
Nah.
Physically.
Fuck you. All of my women have been tiny, so they squeeze in. You know?
there was one time we were shooting Wild 'N Out, and this season they happened to put us in some small hotel rooms, bro. Like the bathrooms were like small, the showers were small, and Carlos, this had to be like our second season for Wild 'N Out, and Carlos was like, man, like these showers so small. Like I know Doughboy is halfway in the shower, halfway in the bedroom.
That's fucked up.
He was like, I'm taking a shower and my foot is on the bed. What's going on?
That's funny. Remember the fucking beds in England, in the UK?
Not really.
Bro, they were tiny, like smaller than twin.
Oh, what the hell
Like
is that?
when I laid on the bed, I could have both of my arms off the bed. Like if,
Well, on a plank?
bro, it pretty much like you couldn't roll You roll half a roll, and that's it.
You think about rolling, and that's all you get.
Pretty much. That shit was tiny.
I remember one of the dopest showers ever. Have we talked about this on the show?
I don't think so.
One of the dopest showers ever, right? I was in I was in Adelaide, Australia, and it was one of these that hit you with not only this, but they got the jets that hit you here and here and the band. Oh man, it was crazy. You almost feel like you can't breathe because the shit is because it's hot.
Pressure was that crazy?
Oh, and another crazy one. It might have been in Singapore or Thailand at some bougie shit, bro. It was like the top of the shower, if you could imagine, was almost like just a thing, a flat, like a blind, almost a big old thick thing where water was just waterfalling on you, dog.
Okay.
That shit was like hot waterfall. She was crazy.
Cool.
One time in the shower, this girl, and I've never told this story, but I remind, because we've never talked about shower shit, but like, so this, when you were talking about doming dudes up in the shower blades.
That's exactly how I said it.
When you talk about doming dudes up in the shower, I remember this one time, this girl, like finished me off in the shower and then came up and kissed me on the mouth. Why do y'all do that? That's so rude.
It's very rude. I think some do it to laugh on the inside.
No, she cracked up like afterwards, and I don't know. I guess I was saying something. She came up, tongue. I said, "Ah!" She started dying.
I've never done that with that in mind. I've had somebody lift my head up and be like, "I'm a man. I don't care about that." I was like, "Oh my god, I love it."
No.
That's what I was.
We talking after he finished.
Yes. Yeah.
He didn't tongue kiss you though. It was a peck, right?
He-
Pet. I don't. Yeah. No, that was a pet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he did the whole like, "Oh, don't worry. I don't care about that." I was like, "Oh.
Yeah, I might give it up.
Like that.
Yeah, nah. I don't want my
No.
my splooge nowhere near my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it anywhere near me at all. Like, don't. It's crazy, right?
She was like running away from it.
No, it's crazy because like you will bust all over a girl, right? But don't let that shit touch my knee.
Oh,
Ew.
okay. So
Ew.
you sit there waiting for the rag while you're like, "Oh my."
Hey,
bleh.
she likes that.
They enjoy it, Nikki.
Oh yeah. Do you help clean up after?
Of course.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, girl gunk on your junk is a very uncomfortable feeling. Like it's cool when it's happening, but as soon as it's done, it's like, and then you gotta walk it.
Or I tell you what else.
Squishy sound.
Yeah.
You ever been in a situation at a hotel or whatever, and then after you canoodle with a lady, and then like I would go rinse off after a little bit of cuddling, whatever.
And they don't.
But then she just want to sit in the bed
Oh.
on her phone. It's like, bro.
A guy did that once, and I was like, "So you wanna hop in the shower?" No, I'm good. I'm like, So I rinsed off, still thinking that he was gonna get in after, and he didn't, and then he fell asleep, and I was like, "Oh, you're gross." Like I know what just happened, and you are nasty.
Also, doesn't he know that if he wanted to get it in again, that could give you some type of UTI?
Well, that wasn't gonna happen. I know that.
Right.
I don't care if if he doesn't know what gives you a UTI, that's on you. Don't let that shit go back in.
Speaking of unpopular opinions on the same boat, I saw a dude on some girl was tweeting saying, "Hey, remember to pee after sex so you don't get a UTI." This dude was like, "LOL, you know that thing's not clean if she get a UTI and I was like,
What?
Excuse me, sir."
Did you? Huh?
You should be like, "LOL, you know what a nigga ain't never had." None.
Yeah. Bruh. I mean, I couldn't have tweeted that verbatim, but the
It
gist.
would be like, "Rick, you got this one." Tagging him in.
I feel like a lot of and just like going back to what we said, a lot of it is people thinking the way they've done something is how the rest of the world is supposed to do it, when they're so ignorant of not only how shit works, but also, it's not the only way to do things, bruh.
Yeah.
But in that case, you guys should all pee. Ladies,
Yes.
you should pee
Yeah.
after sex.
Yeah.
Rinse it out.
Yes,
Yeah.
as
And-
soon as possible.
Dudes, if you want to do a round two, if you're not using condom, clear it out
Yes.
because you got swimmers in there
Uh-huh.
still.
Yeah.
And if you let him, ladies, come inside of you, that actually can throw off your pH.
Yeah. And then you be stinking.
And then you wondering what's going on.
And then you have dudes on Twitter acting like it's your fault.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Condoms can do it too, so clean yourself.
Gross ass
Yeah,
condoms.
so never, ever.
No, don't listen to them. We don't want none of your babies.
Ah, man. I remember, I remember the first time. Oh, y'all want to hear some shit? Okay. So, you didn't answer me, but shit, bitch. So when I was in a relationship at 15, my dad, we had a conversation. And he found out that me and my girlfriend at 15, we were, engaged in some things. We weren't having sex, but, we were like going down on each other and stuff. And my dad was like, first he was like, whoa, because I was 15, right? He's like, he wasn't expecting all that. But then he was like, talked to his boys at work. He was like, you know what? He's growing up. It's a natural thing to happen. He has a girlfriend. He's doing shit, right? So my dad brought me a box of condoms. He was like, I'm not saying use these, but if it comes down to it, I want you to be safe, right? I'm like, well, thanks, Dad. It's cool. So me and my girl, when I was 15, here's the thing. Here's what was fucked up is we would only get freaky before youth group because
Before you talk to Jesus?
before we talked to Jesus, we would after school,
Ask for forgiveness.
we would, yeah, okay, tangent. We would go to her house in between getting out of school and going to youth group. We would take the bus to youth group because her house was closer, right? So there was one time I had just gone down on her, and literally 2 seconds after she had jizzed, she was like, "You have to pray with me. You have to pray with me. We gotta ask for forgiveness." So she's like, we're leaning on the couch praying, like, "Lord, please forgive me for what we just did." And I'm like, all right, can I get my turn though? Like what? Before we start praying, yeah. But so my original story, right? We're in, we're trying to be good, right? So it's like we weren't having sex, but we were dry humping and doing other things. But of course, when we would dry hump until I busted in my little shorts, right? Mm-hmm. So she was so paranoid about getting pregnant, bro. She would have me put on a condom to dry hump. So
hilarious.
we will be in her bed kissing. I'm talking about I got jeans and drawers on.
And a condom.
She got pants and panties on.
She's smart.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't have no a grown ass baby, so it works.
And you had clean underwear.
And I had clean underwear.
There you go.
Yeah, that's facts. So I would I would bust in my little shorts after we would dry humping, go to the bathroom, take the condom off, throw it away.
I could not imagine taking my junk out only to put my junk back in and then go to work.
Oh my God. Yeah, good stuff.
Remember when dry humping was a thing?
Of course.
Dry humping was the shit when it was
the thing.
when I was always doing that shit was great.
Mm-hmm.
Dry humping in the club. Because that's all dancing was for a minute. It wasn't no rhythm to it. It was just dry humping.
Nope.
That shit was tight, man.
It was good
I'm
times.
still damn shit.
Rick's like, bring that shit back.
Forget all this wet shit we've been doing, man.
He's messy. That's messy.
Bro, it's so messy.
It's so messy.
And I'm fat and shit, right? So I like to have the AC on when it's going down. But here's the thing, like, as soon as the air conditioning hits lady gunk, it like congeals. And it be so much, and it's just thick. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
That's the beauty of getting into a relationship and a growing relationship, because the understanding from everybody is, all right, y'all, time to pee and rinse.
Yeah.
We done did our thing, pee and rinse. We can't be laying in this shit for too long. Like, pee and rinse, everybody.
And you don't feel no type of way.
40 seconds of the close laying, heavy breathing. That was good. Then, all right.
Yeah. Cool. Let's rinse. Let's get some juice.
Right. I'm not laying on that side of the bed.
Yeah.
Change the sheets. Oh, that too.
That's a lot. But
That's a lot. Sometimes.
See, that's why y'all gotta have the AC on, bro. When everybody's cleaning, the AC is drying the sheets. Yeah.
I was always just stuff a teddy bear right up under her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no. Look down. Got a teddy bear head in between your legs.
All right, y'all. Thank you for listening and watching another episode of the No Chaser podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Make sure you get your shorts and merch at goodybrand.com. Or you could click the link in my Instagram. We got goody shit going for $5. It's kind of crazy. All right, so check that out. We got a crazy deal for y'all. Also, make sure you follow me on Amazon, because I'm live streaming on Amazon. Check that out. It's actually lit what they're doing. Check that out. Y'all got anything you want to plug before we end this thing?
No.
99.7 now. You can stream me too Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Might as well. I need the bonus. So
99 Ranch Market got the best pork belly.
there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, you've never done a plug like
That's what
that
I'm saying.
before.
I was like,
That threw us all
We
off.
always bigging up our guests. I was like, wait, we got shit going on.
I wear an 11 and a half inch shoe. If anybody want to send me something, not replicas though.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching once again. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shuck.
I'm Nikki Blades.
Bye.